Hello everybody. I'm going to show y'all how to download Anaconda Spider. So that's what we'll be using to code all of our game on. So let's just Google Spyder. It's Spyder. And then we'll put download and see what it brings up. Okay, so Spyder IDE download. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, by the way. Okay, so let's click on this again. Okay, so it says download for Windows 10, Windows 10 Plus. Actually, I have a Windows 11, so it might be a little bit different than yours, but I'm very experienced with Windows 10, so if you have any questions about that, let me know. So let's click on that, download for Windows 10. Okay, so it should pop up here at the top right hand side. If you're, well, just about any browser would have it pop up at the same place. If you click on this little arrow here, it'll give you an image of how much longer it'll take to download it. It says 9 minutes, so I'm going to pause this video and come back to it in about 9 minutes. So I'll see you then. Okay, it is finished downloading, as you can see to the top right side. So now I'm going to right click on this with my mouse, right click, show in folder, which will should take me to my downloads folder. If it didn't take you to your, well, it should take you to wherever it's downloaded to. It might not download to your download folder by default, but it should go to wherever it is downloaded to. So again, let's right click on Spyder Windows, and we're going to run as administrator. This may take a few minutes also, so I might pause the video here in a second. So click yes. Next, I agree, all users, next, and just install. Okay, so we are finally through with our installation here. Let's press next, and then finish, and it should automatically open for us. We will see. Okay, so this is the first thing you see when it starts to open up Spyder. I'm not really going to get into what this is or says. It's about restoring and saving files and whatnot. Okay, so I'm just going to press cancel. Okay, so here is our screen. Let's go through what each one of these does. All right, so this has some old stuff that I've already done, so I'm creating a new file here. Okay, so to create a new file, you press File, New File. Okay, so it says author Hagel, that's me, and the date and whatever. You can just delete all this stuff, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is your scripting side of Spyder. Over here on the right is your console side. So you could code on the right hand side. You could say let's make a variable I equals 10, right? You could say that. And if we go to the variable explorer, you'll see it says I equals 10. I is an integer, int is an integer, the variable name is I, and it equals 10. Okay, you can also use like names for variables. John equals 12. Okay, so John is an int, an integer, and it has a value of 12. Okay, so then you could I plus this probably doesn't make any sense to you all, but I plus John and it does the math for you. It adds it up. Okay. However, this does not stay in memory. If we close Spider out and come back to it later, this is not going to be there. Especially sometimes we have to reboot this whole console like this, and it'll especially wipe it out then. So no variables to show. So what we do instead on the left side here, we use the scripting window. Okay, so on the scripting window, we can right-click and run selection our current line, and it'll do that stuff for us, all 3 lines, and it will give you the final value, which was 22. Okay, so we're going to get a lot more into these things, this scripting side, the console side, and then the Variable Explorer. You also have your files here. Okay, so this tab down here gives you files. There's Variable Explorer, there's files. You click this little folder right here, and you can go to wherever all of your files are stored. I thought I had some stuff here, but doesn't look like I have any Python files here. Okay, so all my stuff is stored on this OnDrive right here. So I'm going to click on that, 2024 Python. Okay, so here is most of my codes that I have for you all. I mean, some of them we'll use, some of them we won't. That's not a code. MP4 is not a code, by the way. Those are videos. Shelly for loops here. There's a code. So anyway, that's just an example of how we can use this this folder here to find things that we are looking for. We'll get more into that later. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions, and I will answer them in good time. So I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.